between Djibouti and Berlin and did not fail to highlight the many and growing advances in the framework of this German-Djiboutian cooperation. Several avenues of cooperation were raised during this meeting, particularly in terms of training for doctors and the modernizations of technical facilities. As part of for the start of the preparations for the start of 2020 school year, so the Ali Sabih Dr. Ahmed Absiye Warsama Regional Hospital is carrying out a vast campaign of spraying and disinfection of primary and secondary schools in the town of Ali Sabih. This intervention is carried out early in the mornings of today, Friday, were started in the different schools of the Asajok city in the presence of the prefect of the region, Mr. Musa Aden Migane, the inspector and regional directors of the Ministries of National Education Vocational Training, Ahmed Hamadou Ibrahim, the hygiene managers of the region. Should be noted that these aggressive campaigns against COVID-19 will continue in all the schools of the region. The Directorate of Rural Hydraulic of the Ministry of Agriculture organized a national strategy paper extensions workshop on participatory management of rural water points in the Tajura region. This workshop took place in the conference rooms of the Regional Council. The objective of this workshop was to popularize the main lines of strategy for the stakeholders, namely the representative of the prefecture, the regional council, and member of the village water point management committee. The deputy prefect, Mr. Habib Jilani, participated in the opening of the workshop, and fruitful exchanges and discussions took place during this workshop. For his part, after the fruitful discussions during the workshop, the hydraulic manager is thanked all the representatives of the Tajura prefectures for the warm welcomes at this. The prefect of the region, Habib Jilani, had thanked all the hydraulic managers and his team for being in Tajura for this hydraulic management. It is the CDC of the Neighborhood 7 which won the first inter-CDC handball tournament organized by the management of the CDCs in collaboration with the Djiboutian Handball Federation. Winners this Thursday evening of CDC of District 3. The future champions have never been worried in the final against playing teams and which aligned a very young workforce. The latter was unable to overthrow players from the Neighborhood 7 who will have mastered this match from start to finish, carrying in particular by two impeccable goalkeepers on their line. They finally won it 20-15, acknowledging the supremacy of these opponents on all levels. The coach of the losing team said that the lack of confidence and failures to follow the prescribed instructions were at the root of this failure. After the matches, the winners and losers were called to the podium to receive their trophy. For the international scene, Democratic Republic of Congo, United Nations refuses to grant amnesty to armed groups in eastern Congo. The representative of the United Nations Organization in Democratic Republic of Congo, Leila Zerouki, has refused prior amnesties and integrations of armed groups into the regular army in order to establish peace and stability in the east of the country. Mr. Zerouki also denounced the bad faith of warlord who, according to her, claim to defend their community but are thinking only about amnesty and the rank they hope to obtain in the regular army in exchange for their disarmament. A UN mission has been present in DRC for 20 years to protect civilians threatened on a daily basis by dozens of armed group Congolese, but also of Ugandan, Rwandan, and Burundian origin. These doctors, head of the Panzi Hospitals and Nobel Peace Prize 2018, said Thursday, September 3, that if children are not protected in a society, it is bound to disappear. This is it for this news. Thanks for watching us. Have a good evening.